That wasn't me. That was Remo. Let me see. What is this?
And the type of person who was content with taking orders.
It's hard not to be a little jealous of James Smith. At the age of 28, this young man who grew up in the Houston ghetto is now a self-made millionaire.
To make a long story short, I was totally unaware of them charging me with that pill.
Where do you think the pill came from?
I think the pill came from Raymond's pocket.
And so you think they planted this pill on you?
Oh, definitely. You have to survive the guys that's in the hood because they trying to get you. You know, wherever success is concerned, they trying to get you. And the police that's supposed to be protecting me, the ones I'm paying all these taxes to, had became an enemy.
Why is everyone so scared of Jay Prince?
You know what I mean? It's a beast, you know what I mean, in them streets. You know, heard about, you know what I mean, the shit that had happened to people back in the day, you know what I mean? So when you hear those stories and you see how you move, you know, that they scared of you know what I mean, period.
You would almost rather die before you allow somebody to really, truly disrespect the brand?
Oh yeah, we're gonna live and die by this. Here, live and die by it. That is us. My name, the Prince name, rap a lot, all that shit coincide together.
Hey yo, squad, what's the drill? Back with another video, man. You know history holds some of the greatest secrets, but there's one in hip-hop that many are clueless about. Like, why is this ominous figure named Jay Prince so feared in the rap game? How did his family amass so...
Now, from what I've heard, Jay Prince, you know, because I've had questions, and anytime I've asked questions about people who are familiar with, like, even like Houston, they say that Jay Prince is unlike anybody else, but Houston's unlike any place else. Why? They said what Jay Prince got going on could never happen nowhere else. But Houston is different. Like the police, how the governing bodies understand and even have to respect certain entities is very different. Like if it was New York City treat there's no gangster in New York City that NYPD don't crush like an ant. Like it's New York City, my nigga. Like they're not playing no fucking games. Houston ain't like that though. You know what I mean? So apparently, if you've amassed a lot of power, money, and wealth, it's a lot of things happening, which, again, I wouldn't know, but.
So much wealth. And how did his son Jay Prince Jr. turn his legacy into the mob ties movement that not only stands on business for some of the biggest A-list stars like Drake, but is allegedly connected to the most recent demise of Takeoff? If you want these questions answered and know the dark history of mob ties and hip-hop, then you're in the right place. So without further ado, let's skip the play and get down to business. To understand the mob tie story, you first need to know the foundation, and it all starts with the notoriously known Jay Prince, who came up in the streets of 5th Ward, Houston, Texas. Surrounded by poverty and the outbreak of coke having the trenches in a chokehold back in the day, Jay Prince adapted to his surroundings to make it out the hood. He wanted moms and them to have the finer things in life, so he had to do what he had to do. According to those that knew him and grew up under his wing, Jay Prince wasn't one to fold under pressure and instead became a wolf and a beast that became feared throughout the streets due to his mob-type way of doing things and connections throughout the different...
I do believe that part of Jay Prince's mystique is how he carries himself. I always tell you, like, the most... You know, a guy with a gun could be very convincing, but sometimes a guy with a plan could even be more convincing. And he seems like the person that realizes that maybe sometimes, to use an old phrase, the pen could be more lethal than the sword, right? The guy who could, you know, think around violence, but is willing to get violent, allegedly, is more powerful than the guy who chooses to handle it with violence all the time. And if you watch Jay Prince, he speaks very slow, but I think that's a lot of people in the South. But he speaks like he's a thinker, but he also speaks like as if he knows maybe a lot more than what he leads on to, or a lot more than what you know, right?
hoods.
They have labeled you a very dangerous man.
Well, I wonder why would they do that?
Dudes tell stories of how his word held weight in the streets, from commanding Master P to not touch his artists, to squeezing Birdman when he tried to play them for money. Jay Prince is like the hip-hop boogeyman.
Well, you were beefing with Master P during this time, right?
Right, definitely, man. That's another thing, man. He called P and told P to, pump his brakes, keep it on wax, you know what I mean? Like, I done been in the airport with them. Mystical, all his bodyguards, everybody, they could just mean mug me. We all sitting down there 2-3 rows from each other. All they can do is mean mug me. Can't do shit because of the old man, so Jay is connected.
But that money, power, and respect came at a price. At just 28 years old, Jay Prince went from being broke to being rich, stacking up M's in the bank. He was whipping Rolls Royces before dudes could even dream about owning one. Even more, he was giving them to the homies. It was straight boss moves.
Back then, raw flush. Dealing with raw flush back then. Rick Raw. Yeah. So back then, I made a decision. I said, God damn. I say, I'm trying to be somebody else.
But with all that wealth and his name growing as the kingpin running the streets, you know the feds wasn't gonna sit and let that slide. While they was lurking, Jay Prince was building an empire. With the money rolling in, he diversified his catalog, branching into boxing, where he managed Floyd Mayweather early on in his career.
I'm good.
You was instrumental in Floyd Mayweather's career early on too, right?
Oh, most definitely. Most definitely. I managed Floyd Mayweather for 4 years.
And we all know about his infamous record label, Rap-A-Lot Records, which was inspired by his brother, Sir Rap-A-Lot, who was later arrested. Rap-A-Lot Records was the next venture to take his power to an even higher level early on. People don't know how connected he was. Even the big bad bully Suge Knight was his acquaintance. He was hanging with the gangsters and music moguls controlling the industry in the streets. Jay Prince even had to warn Biggie and Puff about Biggie's life being in danger, but they didn't listen.
Was your reasoning because you've seen it play out like this before? Because everybody says you warned Diddy and Big about being in LA at the time.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I actually turned my whole bus around. I was, a long ways out, and just to go back to Puffy and Biggie and let them know what I had felt and the things that I heard in the streets.
Jay Prince was up and was building one hell of a legacy, not breaking his word to build something of himself in the music biz, and that's exactly what he did. But the feds finally started making their move. According to him, they had a hitman on him and was sending shots and hitting licks on his homies at first.
This was a hitman. I don't know no better way to characterize this guy other than hitman, but they chose him and the agent Chad Scott, who is presently, I think he's been indicted on 13 cases. They put both of these guys with me to wipe me out. To destroy me, to destroy a rapper.
When they realized he wasn't budging, they decided to try to set him up and do him dirty. Lurking in the cut, they pulled up on him one night and tried to get him to go into a dark spot at a McDonald's parking lot.
And a DPS agent pulled behind me. And it was the first time that I ever been stopped one time and told to go to another destination to stop again. But this other spot they wanted me to go to was dark. You know what I mean? It was like in a McDonald's parking lot, but deep in the McDonald's parking lot. And it was dark. And I saw 2 cars.
Prince was street smart though, and he realized that dark spot would be the end of him. So he moved to another place with light where the cops went on to try to lure boy him, grilling him about his money and firearms. When he got out the car, another agent came out of the cut from the dark spot, and after searching his vehicle and checking out the poles he legally owned, they gave him a warning ticket and let him go. When Prince got back in his car, he checked his strap and realized that 1 or 2 of the bullets was missing. They was trying to scheme to take him out. He really dodged a bullet, for real.
He came back to me and said, okay, you're free to go, and gave me a warning ticket. A warning ticket. And it was then when I got home, I realized a bullet or 2 was missing. So red flags
oh shit.
Yeah, like went up. I'm like, damn, why would they keep one of my bullets? Why were they trying to pull me in the dark?
They was persistent and tried to set him up in political scandals next.
To this, because even Al Gore, came in a portrait where they tried to set me up at my church with Al Gore. Al Gore came to visit my church, which when you're running for president, you visit a lot of black churches and stuff like that. And my pastor wanted me to meet Al Gore that day. So when I pull up, I was married at the time, I told my wife, I say, all these people ain't here with the president because I was watching body language. I saw black glasses kind of looking my direction.
I digged into his story he told in an interview, and for real, it was all true what he was saying. Every tactic was failing to take down Rap-A-Lot. So what they do to try to take out the big man, they pulled the old plant something in his car trick.
Even before then, they stopped me one night and they planted a pill on me called ecstasy.
Prince was no pushover and didn't cop out to it being his, but instead pushed back and beat the case when the jig was up on what they did. Rap-A-Lot became even more notorious. They were fighting the system and exposing crooked cops, and it was happening live for the world to see.
Harassing me and saying things for a long time, but for them to go to the extent where they have to do dirty, things like this and plant dope on me, that upsets me a lot.
A controlled substance were found.
Jay Prince would later hire his own investigator to gather evidence on the crooked agent, Chad A. Scott, who tried to take him out and uncovered that bro was abusing his power and murking people just like he was trying to do him. On August 12, 2021, the law finally caught up to the agent and he was sentenced to 13 years for the same allegations Jay Prince was trying to tell him about. After going through all he had went through to amass his wealth and surviving the system's hit on his life, Jay Prince called it quits with the streets and focused solely on ruling with Rap-A-Lot to avoid his destructive lifestyle.
The closet was a situation where I made one of the most important decisions of my life. It was where I transitioned from the street to corporate America. You know what I mean? I gave up the game.
His kids gave him the push to make that decision, and he built Rap-A-Lot to pass down the family ways to them, and that's exactly what happened.
Part of my main decision for making that was for my kids. It was a time in my life I didn't care. You know what I mean? I didn't care. I was in the street to die. You know what I mean? It didn't matter to me. But it's a beautiful thing, to look at your kids and say, okay, I'm gonna do this for y'all. You know what I mean? I didn't have enough sense to do it for me. I said, but I'm gonna do this for y'all. And all of that was a part of the decision making that I made in the closet.
That gave birth to the beginnings of what the world would know as mob ties. From a young age, Jay Prince Jr. was molded under the guidance and ways of his father.
His values are his values, regardless of who you are. And he distilled that in us.
Definitely.
It brought him some hardships living within the lifestyle of the streets, but it made him into the same feared and powerful man he grew up to be.
Coming up as a child, I done dealt with so much, man. And it's some things that I can't talk about.
Oh, I bet there's a lot you can't talk about.
I done dealt with so much that it's instilled in me, because I've been dealing with this since a kid. He always let us know, hey man, these people don't like me, so they might not like y'all. So his situations we had to deal with too.
He respected the legacy his father built and took on the torch to continue their family ruling. And with that, he linked up with some of his homies in the 10th grade to form the movement Young Mafia, aka Young Mob. Jay Prince Jr. rallied different parts of the city into one collective group under that name.
When did you start the Mob Ties brand name?
I mean, Mob Ties derives from Young Mafia. I started Young Mafia. We used to call it Young Mob. I started Young Mob, me and a couple of homies. We started Young Mob probably early high school, like my 10th grade year. We started an entity where I brought all the different sides of town together and made one collective group for us to get money.
As he grew, the name became more notorious as a movement known as Mob Ties, which had its reach all over the U.S. The Mob Ties brand has gotten so massive that arguably one of the biggest artists in the game is under their wing, Drizzy Drake. Drake was discovered and signed to the management label of Jay Prince Jr.'s brother, Jazz Prince, after finding him on the OG music platform, MySpace, and he got him to deal with Young Money later on.
Who'd you find?
Drake.
That was the first artist you found?
That was my, yep. That was my first artist that I went out to look for.
Drake has become family to the Princes and in turn has become backed by one of the most powerful black families of wealth, power, and respect. his album Scorpion, Drake dedicated the banger Mob Ties to his second family and Mob Ties brothers. Jay Prince Jr. took Mob Ties to the world. It was his version of Rap-A-Lot, holding the weight of his family through loyalty and respect. But just like his pops, the ops and the cops were still scheming to trying to get him caught. Even to this day, plots like fake bags with illegal substances are being distributed with their brand trying to get Prince Jr. and them in the clutches of the law. Seems very similar to the same planting tactics that they tried on OG Prince back in the day. But just like then, it failed now.
Talking about people sort of disrespecting the brand name and stuff. Most recent thing that I've seen expressed by the Prince family on social media was basically this outcry against these pills that they've been selling with Rap-A-Lot logos on. How does that make you feel?
I mean, you know, right there, like, it's crazy. First off, I don't know if it's the police or the streets.
The media nearly got the Mob Tie honcho hemmed up too for clout and clickbait when they made his Cribs tour about him holding the power pole. All his straps were legal, but they chose to highlight the firearm pick for views, and what you know, it brought negative spotlight on bro, and he caught a gun case right after.
This was a case that they said he was arrested and he brought his gun. He got locked up for DWI, brought his gun to county jail. This story sounds so crazy. I think I told y'all it before. They pulled him over. Essentially, they told him, yo, we think you drunk. And this alleged, he said to them, yo, you know who I am, bro? So they tell him, yo, you got to do a test. He basically just be like, yo, listen, I ain't doing no goddamn test. They want him to like blow something. He says, nah, I ain't doing that neither. He says, I bet we're going to take you to jail. And apparently, like usually when he gets pulled, like the Prince family gets pulled over, like the cops just be like, you good. I don't know. That's power right there. This supposedly some young cop says, all right, no, you're a drunk driver and we got to bring you in. He's looking at him and he's like, all right, we got to search you. And he tells the cop, yeah, not searching me. This sounds crazy. They bring him into jail. They didn't search him. He has a gun in his waist and they only find the gun when he checks into jail. So they're like, how the fuck? So apparently the cop got in trouble, but the cop was so terrified. It was like, yeah, we ain't gonna search this nigga. Which is kind of crazy because like, one of the reasons they tell the cops you have to search somebody before you put them in custody, the person's sitting right behind you in a squad car. You get what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I don't fucking know.
No, it brought negative spotlight on bro, and he caught a gun case right after. I was able to find the news coverage on the gun case too, and they had bro sounding like a straight up ruffian. Talk about cops could have been shot because he had the 9 hidden in his crotch. Light bars. They made it seem like dude trafficked the strap behind bars on purpose to do something, when they just didn't find it on him when they searched him when they pulled him over.
This is rap music mogul James Andre Prince, better known to his fans as Jay Prince Jr. And tonight, he is facing charges after smuggling a loaded 9mm semi-automatic handgun into the Houston Police Department jail. According to prosecutors, Prince had just left a party at a posh hotel about 6:30 last night when he was arrested for DWI. The problem is, after being arrested, Prince was able to hide a loaded 9mm gun in his crotch, despite multiple searches by...
As if bro was supposed to say, here, I got the strap on me too, and get into more trouble. Jay Prince Jr., though, was trained for this and continued standing strong on mob tie business, and anyone in his way was getting crossed out. Before 6ix9ine became known as the mascot for snitching, he tried to disrespect the mob by allegedly not checking in when he came to the city, and Jay Prince Jr. made a public post letting him know the business ASAP, no Rocky, after they kicked him out the club. 6ix9ine then putting on his best gangster impression went ahead and further disrespected the mob and said he's still not checking in, and even decided to pull up in Houston talking that talk.
Yo, I'm starting to think that clout chasing is cool. Like, that's a sport now. Like, being gangster's not cool no more. I think clout chasing is. Mentioning Tekashi 6ix9ine's name, you lit, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna continue not to check in, you know what I'm saying? It's something I don't do. I love everybody.
Jay Prince Jr. said, I bet, and went to where 6ix9ine was headlining in South by Southwest and gangstered all the security they put in place to protect 6ix9ine. Got on stage and took the mic stating that they were here for 6ix9ine. Dude had everyone outside ready to catch him lacking.
Hey, what's 6ix9ine there? Hey, what's What's 6ix9ine at? Hey, what's 6ix9ine at? Y'all came to see 6ix9ine, huh? Where you at?
Them boys stood on business and made 6ix9ine a no-show after he was shook.
Talk a lot of shit, huh? But won't even show up to their own show. Goddamn, you don't want your back in? You don't want your back in?
Jay Prince Jr. showed his weight in the city and took 6ix9ine not showing up after all that talk as a sign of respect for the mob ties power.
Man, it was just a moment where I had to put a kid in his place. Like, and as you see, like once I addressed the situation, I said nothing more about it because I'm not no lip boxer. I'm not gonna go on social media and go back and forth with you. None of that. I'ma check your temperature. And you know, respect can be shown in a bunch of different fashions. He showed me respect.
Mob ties has since extended their reaches and built up to become an even larger entity with ties to some of your favorite mainstream artists that always come through the hood and show love.
You never can forget where you come from. And there's something.
I remember when they called out Offset. So I remember Gillian Wallow sitting there, like, look, yo, look at this.
Coming back together soon.
This is after Takeoff's death.
This Offset dude, I ain't gonna leave him out. You know, I'm just real like this, you know, because, you know, niggas be throwing rocks and hiding their hand, right? They be throwing rocks and hiding their hand. And I don't like them kind of individuals, you know, and the truth of the matter is, you know, one can dance and different things in front of these different cameras and all that kind of shit. And when reality, the truth of the matter is, you know, nigga, you wasn't really right there with Takeoff when he was alive. You know what I mean? So for you to be taking these positions that you taking, you know what I mean? And I got people everywhere, so I hear all kinds of things. I'm gonna just say this to you. Don't never put me in no position where, you know, I have to defend myself. You know what I mean? That wouldn't be healthy for you. And, you know, I have to say that. But it's $1 million worth of game, you know?
I've never seen Gillian Wallow this quiet. Yo, usually Wallow kicking game. Wallow was quiet as a church mouse. By the way, Offset's try to go to, Offset announced a tour going to Houston. And this Houston show got canceled 29 weeks ago. Oh, no, man. Man, yo, Jay Prince nigga might be like that, man. These things might be like that. I was just sorry, bro. Have you ever seen Wallow this quiet?
But this Offset dude, I ain't gonna leave him out. You know, I'm just real like this, you know, because, you know, niggas be throwing rocks and hiding their hand, right? They be throwing rocks and hiding their hand. And I don't like them kind of individuals, you know, and the truth of the matter is, you know, one can dance and different things in front of these different cameras and all that kind of shit. And when reality, the truth of the matter is, you know, nigga, you wasn't really right there with Takeoff when he was alive. You know what I mean? So for you to be taking these positions that you taking, you know what I mean? And I got people everywhere, so I hear all kinds of things. I'm gonna just say this to you. Don't never put me in no position where, you know, I have to defend myself. You know what I mean? That wouldn't be healthy for you. And, you know, I have to say that. But it's $1 million worth of game. You know what I mean? It's $1 million worth of game, and I'm going to give it to him right on $1 million worth of game because I ain't going to throw rocks and hide my hand. I'm going to just let it be known, you know, to him because I hear what's being said. And it's all love after that. Peace.
We ain't never hear no response. And look at Gillian Wallow's face. Yo, I love Gillian Wallow, but I've never seen him that quiet. Look.
Well.
Yo, salute my bro, Wallow. Yo, y'all seen that tweet go viral? They say, yo, Wallow is 0 of 10 trying to tell young niggas not to get locked up. It said every nigga he sat with, man, told him, yo, he said, Wallow will sit with you, cry with you. Don't fuck this up. 2 weeks later, fucked it up. Only person was, I ain't gonna lie, Wabi tried for a while. Wabi versus Jay Prince. So I brought this up when I was communicating with someone. I said, nah, Wabi stood his ground. You know what somebody told me? Does Wabi still live in Houston? Well, this is before the house arresting. I said, does he still live in Houston? They say he got up on out of there. All right, I ain't gonna lie. Is it this? I forgot I covered this shit. Where's the whole? I know little documentary channels got this going on.
I see you took my kindness for weakness, because you're a dumb boy with limited thinking ability and disrespect.
Oh, nah, he went crazy. Wabi went crazy too, though.
If you got something for me, man, they got plenty of niggas around me you could call. Man, nigga, it's plenty ways you could get in touch with me. Man, don't get on no internet and do nothing publicly. Don't do nothing dealing with no fucking publicity. None of that pussy and shit. And I'm good on no keys, gangster. When you buy shit cash, two keys come with the car anyway.
Nah, this is the first video. This is before we even knew who Shakur Stevenson was. Jay Prince, Shakur Stevenson, YoungBoy. This is before we knew who he was. This was
touchdown back in H-Town. You know what I mean? We've been in Las Vegas taking care of business. You know what I mean? Kicking ass and taking names. You know, I know y'all saw the little homie Shakur Stevenson the other night on ESPN. In the night.
Yo, this nigga is sitting here with 2 umbrellas in his hand.
With a beautiful body punch. You know, I thought all the guts was gonna come out the man's mouth. You know, but you know that's just the way it is sometimes. So we're getting ready to celebrate. You know, on the 27th, little homie having a birthday. We're getting ready to celebrate. We're gonna have a ball. We're gonna, mob ties. Y'all invited. We're gonna party. We're gonna party, man, and welcome the little homie to the city. And I can't wait. But on another note, Shakur, while we was gone, I got a call. You know what I mean? Because the little homie YoungBoy place got broke into. People went in his place, disrespected different things, and I got a call about it. And the little homies that went into this place want to make that right because they understand that, you know what I mean, YoungBoy family is okay with me. And as you can see,
so YoungBoy's family's okay with me. I think he's talking because remember, YoungBoy has a kid with Yaya, who's Floyd's daughter, and they're like family. I think they were together at the time. So YoungBoy's family, Yaya, who's Floyd Mayweather, he used to manage Floyd Mayweather as a boxer.
I'm gonna make a long story short. I got your keys to your Rolls Royce. I got your keys to your McLaren. You know, all that shit that they took. And the homie, Shakur, what you got, homie?
We got your Rolls Royce umbrellas. We got your keys. We got a bunch of other shit, so get in contact with us, bro. Get your shit back, man.
All good. Waiting on you.
God damn. Nah, YoungBoy went crazy after this. I don't think they meant a crash out like this. YoungBoy, the original crash out.
I don't want no new relationships. All that pussy and shit, hey, I don't respect none of that shit, man. If you got something for me, man, they got plenty of niggas around me you could call. Man, nigga, it's plenty ways you could get in touch with me. Man, don't get on no internet and do nothing publicly. Don't do nothing dealing with no fucking publicity, none of that pussy and shit. And I'm good on no keys, gangster. When you buy shit cash, two kids come with the car anyway. Mind your fucking business, man.
Moment just touched down.
And then before then, YoungBoy car robbed. I think this is is it this?
Hey, who did? Hey, YB, nigga. Fuck your crib, nigga.
Oh yeah. This was the niggas who recorded shit.
And YoungBoy shit, taking his shit, nigga.
It's crazy because these niggas not even wearing masks.
Your favorite rapper. And YoungBoy shit. And YoungBoy shit, taking his shit, nigga. This YoungBoy shit for real. Oh man. Y'all keep playing, YoungBoy. This really his house, bro. We really back here, bro. Hey, YB, nigga. Fuck your crib.
Bro, you lame, bro.
Okay, then YoungBoy, the original Crash Out.
They stupid as a bitch.
Yo, chat, one in the chat if you mentioned the OG Crash Out YoungBoy. YoungBoy would be going crazy online. Hey, say.
Hey, you know, nigga be hating. I can't.
And in Houston,
Wanna be me? Boy,
Hey, my nigga.
a few minutes later, when the goons finally got home safely, they started demanding $30K from NBA and what
Nah. We gotta hit the when YoungBoy was, because you're showing the cars at first. Nigga was tight as hell. Probably in my video up here. And it was like, why I ain't coming to the house though?
If you got something for me, man, they got plenty of niggas around me you could call.
I think it was this.
YB.
That you break it into something, man. You gotta be smarter than that, man. You can't be stupid like that, doing no broke ass shit like that.
This is an old video from me. Holy shit. I've been doing this a long time.
Then the stupid little motherfucker threw a brick, and I ain't even hit the fucking car. Nigga had me thinking it one of my stupid ass baby mamas. Niggas so tall with it. Niggas stupid as a bitch. Damn, nigga stole my cameraman slippers, man. What kind of shit is that? You coulda got way more money if you would've just came in that bitch and killed me for all that pussy and shit. Don't turn me down, bitch. What she said? Don't turn me down, bitch.
Oh, this is when he went on live with a dude.
What you on, folks? Don't turn you down. Yeah, man. What you on, folks? What you mean what I'm on? What you on, nigga? What the deal there? What up? What up? You want to buy your shit back or what? You ain't get shit, you flunked out ass little nigga. I'm trying to see where you at. You dumb motherfucker. What you got? $20 out of car? Nah, nigga. You know what we got, nigga. Stop that cap. Man, crazy as a motherfucker. Nigga capping, bro. They gonna believe anything. You want me to start my car? I just took a picture in the same car today with my little boy.
Yeah.
You bitch.
Just touched down back in H-Town.
Anyway, after that, Jay Prince sent this cool and calm message. Look at this shit right here. Nobody sent a message better than Jay Prince. I gotta keep it being. It's an NBA YoungBoy. Where is it at? Is it this? Nah, where is it? Wait, where's the fucking thing at?
My nigga, it's
where's the J Print?
We getting ready to.
Oh, I just gotta search NBA YoungBoy. Right here.
Talking slick and acting like you and your brother wasn't down with me, letting it be known you were mob ties connected. But I talked to your brother, and I believe every word he said about you knowing because he's been solid with me. I've known your brother for years and never witnessed no weak. So OG3, we good. But you seem to be dumber than a box of rocks, so you despise wisdom. What you should be mad about is the lie you live in, and the weak security being asleep in front of your house. I bet he lied to you about being asleep. That's free game I just gave you, but it probably went over your head. Let me say this to you, little homie. You're not a friend or enemy today.
Damn.
Let's keep it that way, no matter how hot it gets in Texas. By the way, I'm minding my business. You just too dumb to know Texas is my business. And I will give you whatever.
Yo, I hope this nigga got a script because this shit sound poetic. Nigga, this sound like some villain. Yo, nigga send me this voicemail. I think I'm all right, bro. You got it.
Talking slick and acting like you and your brother wasn't down with me, letting it be known you were mob ties connected. But I talked to your brother, and I believe every word he said about you knowing because he's been solid with me. I've known your brother for years and never witnessed no weak. So OG3, we good. But you seem to be dumber than a box of rocks, so you despise wisdom. What you should be mad about is the lie you live in, and the weak security being asleep in front of your house. I bet he lied to you about being asleep. That's free game I just gave you, but it probably went over your head. Let me say this to you, little homie. You're not a friend or enemy today. Let's keep it that way, no matter how hot it gets in Texas. By the way, I'm minding my business. You just too dumb to know Texas is my business. And I will give you whatever you ask for, good or bad. I'm done.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. That sounded crazy. That sounded crazy. That sounded crazy. God damn, man. Give me 1 second. Got a lot of stuff. I've been on live. Oh, we've been on live for damn near 8 hours. Oh, shit. Should I realize? And I still got much more to go. Hope I can get to everything today. Let me see. What else I got going on? Oh. I know this is old, but I just got to play it. This was hilarious. Yo, what happened to Young Chop? Jay Prince Jr. versus Young Chop. What happened to Young Chop, bro? We ain't hear from that nigga in a minute. This is too funny.
You was there.
Nigga, I just told you I wasn't.
Or I was just seeing things. We
I
was all
wasn't
way in the
there.
back. We was watching the whole show.
I wasn't there.
We was watching the whole show.
You say what?
We watched the whole show.
My brother, you got us missing screws.
Bro.
You talking about Jazz or somebody?
So I ain't see you.
Jazz was there. I wasn't there.
Oh, so it was one of y'all there.
Yeah, one of us,
Right.
but not me. I'm Junior.
Nah, that was you.
No, nigga, I wasn't. What the fuck is wrong with you? Man, this nigga.
Yo, one thing about the Jay Prince family, it's like they don't laugh. It's like they mad serious. They don't laugh. And back then, the biggest troll, he was like a new 6ix9ine, right? Like he was just trolling everybody. It was Young Chop. And Young Chop is cracking jokes the whole time, but Jay Prince is dumb serious.
Was you high?
A little bit.
Yeah,
You know I don't smoke.
I don't do no drugs.
You know I don't smoke. I only smoke hookah.
I don't do no drugs. Me
I
too.
smoke what you smoke.
Vape. Hit it one time.
It's a hit.
You got me fucked up though, nigga.
It's
I would
a
not
hit.
do. You tripping.
Man, Corona Rivals out here going crazy, ain't it?
Yeah, nigga. I think you
Talking
got it the way you
everything.
talking right now.
That should be out here stopping shit.
Look, you got the coronavirus right now. The way you talking.
Nah, I don't. I just.
Hey, Fredo, what up, my brother? Hey, tell this nigga he tripping, man.
Man, I just be seeing a lot of money and shit.
That ain't a lot of money right there.
Nah, that one.
Yeah, I know.
It's a lot more. Man, what I finna say?
Yeah, I know it.
You hear me, man?
Chop.
I watched your boy video.
Hey, listen to me.
I watched your boy video.
I'm Junior. I'm Jay Prince Jr.
I met your daddy too.
That's cool. My body a little different.
Okay.
I'm new generation. You heard?
Okay. Shit, me too.
You better calm down, nigga.
You crazy, man.
You better calm down.
What's wrong, bro?
Shit, ain't nothing yet.
I ain't did nothing to nobody, man, yet.
You better calm down.
I ain't did nothing to nobody, man. What's going on?
Shit. We on live. I'm gonna let you make it. You heard?
What happened?
Nah, you ain't in tune to nothing. I understand.
I'm not.
Obviously not. You
Why I'm talking to you?
Pardon?
Why I'm talking to you?
Why are you talking to me?
Why am I talking to you?
Because you asked me to ask you. You forgot?
Right. But I was just hearing a lot of things like in the beginning though.
What
like,
you hearing in the beginning?
Like some real like crazy rah-rah shit.
Like rah-rah?
I don't even really play like that though.
Who you talking rah-rah with? You talking rah-rah
I
with
was just you was talking in general though, but I was hearing you though. You feel me? Like we not gonna do that one though, like on some real shit though.
What the fuck is you talking about, dog? Rah-rah like
what I just said though.
Like I was talking rah-rah to you?
Nah, we ain't gonna do that so just go on YouTube and shit. We we gonna keep it like that, you know? Just DM me your number though.
On YouTube, you said?
Nah, just DM me your number though.
I mean, I could have been did that.
Nah, I already DM'd you though. What I told you though.
What you told me?
It never hit though.
Shit.
Nah. For real though.
Say that again.
But I ain't like.
You said say that again.
I ain't even finna do all this social media shit though. You know, I send out a little signal and shit like fire emojis and shit like that.
Chat.
Hold on.
Chat. You know you talking to Junior right now?
I just sent out a fire emoji. You hot, my nigga. You scorching. Hey, you know my boy Johnny Rockstar, don't you?
Fredo Bang puts a facepalm emoji.
What's your temperature like right now? You alright?
Nah, I'm good though.
You got a fever? You sure? Alright, then be cordial then.
Right. That my boy, like, ain't he from over there?
Who?
My boy Johnny Rockstar, the white boy.
You saying he what?
Yeah, told me some shit though, like a minute ago.
Told you what?
I don't know. We just gonna keep it like that.
My nigga, you be talking in circles.
Right. But you understand what I'm saying though.
No, I don't.
Man, look up.
What you got on my line to be on some social media shit? I ain't never been on social media, nigga. See, that's what you don't understand. Alright, I ain't even gonna. Yeah. You almost got me out of my character for a second.
Right, we just gonna keep it like that, big dog.
Hey, did. I got a question for you though. You ain't got no issue, huh?
I ain't got no issue, but I just found out. I just seen that it was an issue though. I felt like it was an issue, so I had
an issue with who, nigga?
I'm just saying though, like, is it
an issue with who?
You know what I'm saying, is it though, like with certain people? Like, I don't know what's going on
with certain people.
But
like
I really
who?
gonna know what's going on
with certain people. Like who? Who you talking about?
I don't know what you talking about.
Nigga, I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
I ain't seen nothing, ain't heard nothing.
Okay, so why you speaking on some shit you ain't seen or heard then? You just high.
I don't know what. I ain't seen nothing, ain't heard nothing, dog.
Huh?
We gonna keep it like that though. You know, we on live, bro.
Hey, chop. Listen to me.
I'm different, bro. I ain't even gonna.
My nigga,
I'm not doing that on live with you, bro.
Oh Lord.
We not finna start no argument about nothing.
Nigga,
Like,
I've been said that.
you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm telling
trying to
you that.
figure
I'm
out why
just, you feel
told
me?
to
I'm really
ask you
just
then.
showing like respect and shit, but it's like I see it's like some whole animosity type shit. Like I don't know what's going
Nigga,
on. I'm in the blind
listen to
though.
me, chop.
Niggas
And
act
I'ma
like
say
I
this,
really knew, but I ain't
and I'ma leave
fucking
it
know.
alone.
Like you hear me?
Shut
Like
the
I
fuck
ain't know
up.
what the fuck, bro. Like what you
Sit
talking
down.
about?
I
I don't
ain't
know what
talking
you
to
talking
you. I
about.
ain't talking to you. Hold on, I'm talking to the dog. Shut up. Sit down.
Right? Like
I did this.
man,
I don't know if you wanted me to add you to my live so you can try to create some shit or try to pretend
nah.
like it's some shit.
It was just a signal to tell me to get on your live though.
Let me tell you something.
Nah, it
You
was a
heard?
signal to tell
Now
me to get on
I'm
your
gonna tell
live. I
you
don't know
something
how,
right now.
but it just tell me to get on your live and shit. Like I
Yeah,
can
that's cool.
I can
Your
comprehend real
alien
good.
brain told you, hey man, let me go fuck with Junior. But your
I
conscious
really wasn't
brain
fucking
ain't
with you
tell
though.
you that. Your conscious brain ain't tell you that Junior ain't the one to be fucked with. I understand. Yeah, one of your mind states told you, hey, let me fuck
I'm gonna
with
let you hold
Junior.
that one.
And your other mind ain't tell
I'm gonna
you
let you hold
that
that.
Junior ain't the one to be fucked with.
I need my head did, man.
So they're cool. I don't deal with goofies and clowns. And
I'm
now
gonna
you sound like a
I'm gonna get my
goofy and a
head did,
clown.
man. I
Now
went
you
over
sound
there,
like a goofy
motherfucker
and a
put me out the
clown to
chair.
me.
Like I'm trying to,
My
I'm
nigga,
confused right now.
you confused about your goddamn self.
You right? You right? Looking at you, funny as hell.
Child, don't play with me, dog. I ain't that. Yeah, we did.
Nah.
Yeah, we've been doing this for over 35 years.
Yeah, before I was born though.
That's cool, nigga. Don't
I was
nobody
born in
care about that.
1993.
That mean we been had it.
I'm 14.
Whatever you say, little nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah, this shit don't mean nothing to nobody but you.
Not 95.
It's cool, little nigga. That shit don't mean nothing to nobody but you. You got a problem with me?
I was trying to see what was up though.
No, do you have a problem with me?
I don't know you like that, so how I'm gonna have a problem with a nigga I
Okay,
don't
so
know.
what the fuck you get on my line talking shit for then?
He hurt y'all. It
Oh,
ain't
nah, I don't
crazy.
get hurt. You can say it however you want to. Ain't nothing hurt me. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on so I know how to address it from here on out. Is it?
I can feel energy. That shit crazy.
Yeah, you better feel
Motherfucker
mine right
shaking this
now.
shit.
You better feel mine right now. Is it an issue or is it not? All you gotta do is
You
say
seen
it.
what Oprah feel? You seen what Oprah feel?
All you gotta do is say it.
Now there's another encounter. Jay Prince Jr. versus Joe Budden. You ever heard this? This is on Clubhouse.
Joe, where you at? This what I want. I'm on that type of time.
I'm down for that too. I got on the stage after being in this room for 20 seconds, so I'm trying to read the room.
Yeah, we just recreated the room when you got in here.
Oh, what was y'all on before I got here?
You ain't gotta create the room on your own platform. We ain't created. My bad. I said it again.
And that challenge was scratched from jump. Like I said.
told you it was scratched before you scratched it. That's the way I talk. This is who I am. I'm sorry. Hey, Junior. Then I'll say guys and all that.
Here we go.
The old culture. Junior. I'm here. What's going down? My intellect a little better than theirs, though. And all that shit.
That Migo. Well, I like to talk about the present system.
Ain't that much to listen to, though, my brother. It's just us having a conversation. And it's a light conversation because we ain't talking about shit.
Well, then, you want to start a conversation?
Question to ask Junior.
No.
I know how he like to, go with this wiggle on other niggas, go with this wiggle on me.
So this is the question game in here.
This is the what?
So y'all were playing the question game in here?
Nah, it's your question game in here.
I don't have any questions.
All this shit started based upon you.
Oh, I don't have any questions.
The question is, do you have a question to ask Junior?
No.
Because I see that you reciprocate negative energy to certain individuals. I wanted to see if you can reciprocate their energy to me, and we just can have an intellectual conversation. You talk to a bunch of dummies, and I don't want to discredit any niggas, but you talk to a bunch of niggas who don't know how to speak and can't articulate themselves in the right manner to deliver the right message. But can you do that with a man who can decipher himself in the proper manner? Can you have that conversation with a guy whom can exemplify himself in the way he need to be exemplified instead of the manner that you try to portray him?
Jay, I can have any conversation with any man.
Then have a conversation with me.
I do not think that I run around spewing negativity the way that it sounds like you think. I don't think that at all, actually.
Okay, I understand. I understand your message then. But you know what you've done. You brought people in your room that you had a problem with and you had something bad to say about. And you spoken on what you had bad to say about them while they were in your presence. I don't know if you would have did that in real life. You might have. You might not have. I don't
Jay,
know.
when you say my room, you mean on Clubhouse?
No, I don't give a fuck about no Clubhouse. Clubhouse ain't got shit to do with nothing. We talking about real life. We talking about your podcast and all that other shit. We ain't talking about no Clubhouse. Clubhouse ain't shit. I just got on here.
Breakfast Club.
I just got on here 4 days ago. Like, this shit don't mean nothing to me. Now, I understand it's becoming a big platform. But this shit don't mean nothing to me. What I'm asking you is the same energy that you transpire the people that come on your podcast and different channels that you have leverage on. That you are, that on.
Yeah, I don't interview people on my podcast.
Yeah, you don't interview them, but you got a bunch to say about them.
Well, yeah, that's a podcast.
You'll tell somebody when you don't like them. You'll tell. Man, I done watched enough of them, Joe. I don't watch enough of them. I done seen you disrespect a bunch of guys, rightfully so, or unrightfully so. You did. I don't know if y'all had personal issues before they got on your shit. I have no idea. I just know what's transpired. I know what you did when they got there. I know what you did when they got there. So I don't know if it was for personal means or podcast means, whatever. You do what I'm saying? I don't know which one it was for. I just know it transpired. And you had to let it be known that it was this and it was that when ain't nobody bring you that energy. Ain't nobody bring that energy to you initially. But you had to let it be known at that time that you brought the energy to them.
What time frame is this?
You said what time frame?
Yeah, because it sounds like you speaking about something specific, and I don't know.
Nah, I'm speaking on a bunch of different situations, and it's a bunch of people in here that can tell you that. Anybody know what I'm talking about?
You just talk a lot of shit.
I know 1,000,000 of them. Like you say, we watch this shit all the time. Like old girl said, Migos.
Migos, the Yachty interview was pretty bad. You kind of, with the whole, what's it called? The 360 deal shit that you put on them. Yeah.
Nah,
Joe, I got a question for you.
That is my perspective too, though.
Some other shit. Hey, Junior, I ain't gonna lie. He ain't did nothing. Like on his podcast, I listened to him. He ain't did nothing but show respect to all the vibes. So I don't know. I understand your perspective. I've been told you to exit the building.
Cam.
Whoa.
That is my perspective too, though. And I think if we speak to Lil Yachty or any of the
Yo, I ain't gonna lie to you. Something gotta give. Yo, this is a non-music person talking to niggas like, yo, I told you to exit the building. Get out of here.
people that y'all think that type of interview went that way, like today, Yachty would say he appreciates that. He appreciated that back then.
Yeah, think about all the people that you told I don't like you. I don't like y'all. Good publicity. I ain't fucking with your music. Like you understand how many times you done said this shit on multiple occasions. So why not send?
I don't think that's personal.
I mean, if you invite somebody to your platform and then disrespect them, it's personal. So Complex with his platform. What the fuck? I mean,
I'm not gonna lie, bro. The James Prince or Jay Prince family, man. I don't know what they have over hip hop, but it's like they're in everything, bro. Like they just run a bunch of stuff. I don't know. Like the vibe that Jay Prince gives off is like a Suze Knight, like a Godfather type. Like he's just a mysterious type, and he basically runs Houston, Texas. Like how X showed Offset canceled his shows. 6ix9ine when he was there, they said check in. 6ix9ine did not check in. Shows got canceled. Like, man, it's crazy, bro. It is really, really crazy. But man, let me know how you guys feel about Jay Prince Jr. and the Prince family. It's your boy Big Egg News. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.